kudos to Mr. Gorexi for the wonderful job that you did today. That was very impressive, and that was a very good one. Kudos to you. More grace to your elbow. And I hope you're going to keep saying Baba coming up and trying and dusting all the interviews and all that, because that's a very good one, Mr. Gorexi. There's a lot going on in the camp of Justice for Mombad. We can see there's a lot of distractions, all that, but we shouldn't allow all this to distract us, and not just doing this. Back to the protest. I mean, it's going to be happening in the US at the lab itself on Monday, next week. 11 a.m. in the morning, American time. People coming from Canada, we have people coming in from New York, and those that are the neighboring states in the US, they're going to be coming up as well. We have a placard ready, we got everything ready. They're going to be refreshments. So, and we're going to be doing the civil demonstration in 2 different locations. We're going to be doing one at the gates of the NMS. And then after we're done with that, we're going to move to DC. We're going to drive another almost 2 hours drive to DC again, to the Nigerian embassy, to also demonstrate as well. Back to the NMS. NMS, everything is all protocol observed, and we've already done everything. I spoke with the lieutenant of police in that area. Don't forget, that place where the NMS is a very busy area, and it's a white community. They don't really like blacks. You know, so we have to be careful. Protest is different from peaceful demonstration. We are not the enemy of the lab, NMS lab. We are only going there to dialogue and to let them know that we're really serious regarding to demands. We have our demands, and when we get there, we're going to teach you guys. We're going to demonstrate on what to say and how to say. Please, if you're coming from the US, coming to join us, we don't need to harass any of the staffs. They are also scared. They are also scared because they've been getting thousands of emails from the Nigerians all over the world, and they are really tired. They don't even know who Mombad Aloba is. They don't even know who they are. I mean, who the name is. So our demands. Sorry, I'm just trying to be so careful.
Yeah.
You know. Because something happened yesterday, which is actually sweet in my belly, and I hope the ITSI lab, I hope they're going to be ready for this hotness coming for them. So, because we're going to be demanding if NMS knows this lab. Yeah, we're going to be demanding, we're going to ask them questions if they know this lab. Like I said, I have the original letterhead from the NMS lab, and I have the one in America, and there's a lot of discrepancy, and that's what gives birth to these peaceful protests that we're going to be doing on Monday. And then after that, we're going to be going to DC as well, like I said. And if you are coming, if you are in the neighboring states in the United States, New York, Pennsylvania, if you live in Pennsylvania, in Washington, DC, Maryland, Virginia, New Jersey. You can also, and if you're around the New York area, New Jersey, you can reach out to Mommy Lighton. She is going to be picking you up if you need a ride and all that. So, and I also have some people coming from Maryland, DC. If you're around that area and you want to come, you can inbox me so I can link you up with all the people coming from DC, Maryland. I don't know if Lagata is here. Lagata, I also want to give a shout out to Mommy Lighton. She's showed her a lot of responsibility regarding to the protest coming up in the US. With great one to her, kudos to her. She did a great work. While we were printing some stuff, oh my gosh, she got emotional in the process. I was a little bit confused because we printed a lot of pictures of a Mombad, and when she saw that in the big screen, she went emotional, you know, and that's exactly what we want to show them, because we have a picture of Mombad in the coffin, how the bank is there and all stuff like that. So kudos to Light On. And for the demonstration going on that's going to happen in the UK. that should be coming up in front of the Nigeria House. You can reach out to like that York Daddy. Those of you in America and in the UK, you can always reach out to me to York Daddy and like that. Also provide as well. And again, another one's going to be happening with on the Highland and Dublin. The Yekudi is the one hosting that. If you're around Dublin, you can link out to your Yekudi. So I guess that's going to be happening at the embassy in Dublin. So time is 11 a.m. So all those civil demonstrations are going to be happening the same day on Monday and 3 different locations. 3 different locations, and we need all of us to come out to support. And they're going to be live streaming live. Please, if we all these things when the UK start their own rally, we need all of us to every platform to stream, because especially the one in the US, because we need to escalate this matter. I'm still in the communication with news house, trying to make them and the neighbor newspapers to come and video us as well, because we're trying to escalate this matter in the US as well. And Azukro, I saw your write-up. Thank you for that. And
Okay, I think a call came through his phone. He will be back shortly. And please, let's share the live to Mr. Tim Lagata. Let's share the live to Tim Lagata if he is online, because we need his attention here so that he will come and give the venue, the date and time. I think the date is 24th of this month. Yeah, 24th of this month. But the venue, he needs to come and communicate with us. We need a first-hand information concerning okay, now I think he got dropped by his network or something. But if you are here, please kindly share the live with Tim Lagata. Let him come and give full information. Where are they meeting? Where are they heading to? Just like the boss man said, we'll meet at Pennsylvania, then drive down to DC. So those are 2 places. Yeah, 2 places. It's gonna be a busy week this coming week. And I love the way they call it a peaceful demonstration. It's not a protest. It's just a demonstration, just to make some demands from the government of those countries that are involved in this, most especially the Biden administration. I'm sure they wouldn't want the election is coming up, and the Black community are there. And if something like this affects the Black community, and you know what it is. The election is coming up in November. I'm sure they wouldn't want anything that is going to give them a chance to have the upper hand against Trump. They're going to try and do it. So we're hoping that the government will frown at this and do the necessary thing to help get justice for Mombad. It's not, 5 months ago, when Baba went to Brekete family. If you've been a follower of this platform, if you've been following this platform, let me say this and tell me if you've been a follower. There are some things that I said 5 months ago, most especially when Baba went to Brekete family. I said that this case moved from the local to this. It moved from the states to the federal. I said that immediately. Baba Mombad spoke with the minister that was present in the studio that particular day. I said this case moved from the states to the federal. You understand? And that was at the same time Baba Brekete said he proposed that he was going to take the case to transfer the case to the federal level, which is Abuja, which is FCT. Then I came on this live stream. I said, I don't know how it's going to happen. Some people also agreed. Some people also said the same thing. They said, see, this thing is not just a Nigerian thing. It's not just a Lagos State federal thing. It's going to be an international case. And 5 months later, this thing is rising internationally. As in, this thing is causing an awareness all over the world. Now, by itself, this justice sought its way to the international level. It moved from the Lagos to the states. It moved from the states, it moved from Lagos, which is states, to the federal. Now it moved from federal by itself to the international level. Now I'm saying this, it's not gonna end there. It's not gonna end there. I'm telling you, it's not gonna end there. Let's see the way it unfolds. Let's see the way it goes, because by itself, it's going to take another dimension. And I'm so scared the dimension is gonna take. Because personally, I can't phantom the direction it's gonna take. For it to have moved from a particular Ikorodu to a particular Lagos state, then to a particular FCT, then to a particular international, then after the international, only God knows the next thing that is going to happen. I don't know. But what I know is that Jesus is Lord. Thank you so much. Team Lagata, welcome back. In the light of that, before I go to Vegetable Island, Mr. Team Lagata, Berkes Kingdom, please, we would like you to give us information on the protest that is coming up. Please, the protest that is coming up, please, we would like you to give us information in the UK. Where are we meeting, and where are we heading to after the listing? Thank you so much.
Thank you, my ordinary President Ishtok. God bless you, brother.
Ordinary Senator.
Ishtok. And a very conclusive host, unlike some inconclusive Honorable York Daddy. God bless you. Thank you very much. And to all the panelists, say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And to all the comment section, and where you don't follow without ticket. Mommy Lighton, please, I need to call you back. Thank you, man. I greet every one of you in this Justice from Mombad, those ones that are fighting for justice with all their hearts, with all their conscience and everything. God will continue to bless every one of us. And whatever we have spent in this Justice from Mombad, hoping that there's nothing back in return in the physical world, but Almighty God will reimburse and replenish your pocket and guide us through and provide for us. It has not been an easy journey so far. 9 months still counting, and we are still in this Justice from Mombad. If not for the unstable souls and inconclusive minds and some minds that are decomposed, I'm sure the Justice from Mombad will have really have a good headway. So far, so good. But the good ones, good minds that are in Justice from Mombad, that are still fighting strongly, are the only reason why this journey is still keep going. Right. UK peaceful demonstration, peaceful walk, whatever you want to call it, but just put the word peaceful there because it's going to be peaceful. Will be happening in London, Nigerian House, number 9, Northumberland Avenue. Anywhere you're coming from in the whole of the United Kingdom, is just Charing Cross Station. From there, ask anyone you're going to Nigerian Embassy. Or you can DM me if you need any advice or any way you want to get across to the place, and we would give you direction. It was an impromptu. I want to use this medium to disclaimer. I am not part of any political party in United Kingdom or whatnot. I think they must have seen the flyers and they believe that they are Yoruba and they want to be part of the rally. They want to come out and express themselves as why we need justice. Mombad is Yoruba and they believe that they spoke to me yesterday through Mama Yolong, and they told me what they will come and do there, and I said, yeah, it's fine. Everyone come. It's justice for Mombad. Even there are 2 white men that are British that are coming, that have been following justice for Mombad. One is my colleague at work, and the other one is his friend. and they've learned so much about justice for Mombad. Even as a white man, they really want to come in on that day to speak and say things about justice for Mombad. You know, that's a good thing that Mombad is international, is gone, is blown. He knows, they all know what's happening, and the spirit will continue, you know, to fight all those who conspired, you know, to fight this boy. You know, if not for this Mombad, I don't think a lot of us on this platform we actually know one another and experience one or two things, you know. As for me, I have learned a lot in this movement, and I will continue to learn. So we have the banner has arrived. I've been so tense and I've been so worried, you know, because we had it done in Nigeria, and then just last minute, you know, was hoping that maybe we'll get somebody that will help us to bring it down. And it's been so, I don't know, you know, when you are looking for your period as a woman, and you like 2 weeks before, you know, as you are looking, I was looking, each talk, what you want to talk that, you know, when you are just hoping that he come, and you know, come, you know, but finally, you know, the virgin has been this virgin, and he refused to do DNA. So the banner, the t-shirt, and the cap, and the flyers arrived safely, and that's a big relief. And I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone. I know if they will say anyone should not be part of any group again, I just remember I want to run. I remember I want to run for group. But when you don't try, so don't give up. As long as you know that your conscience is clear, your mind is clear, just try. The truth will always speak for itself, no matter what. You know, I don't believe in one man. I believe in a teamwork. I believe in having people with like minds to achieve a great and a greater thing in life. You know, so good. There are people that we put hands together to get this t-shirt, face cap, banners, and flyers all done together. If I continue to mention them, probably I won't, but I'll give you, you know yourself. Some of you are here in the comment section. I don't need to mention your name, but I see God will continue to bless you. I see how passionate, how love, how of human being that you are, you know, and I really appreciate you guys. I would have done it all by myself, you know, and people will still say, you want to claim glory. And if you say, people, let's do it together, they will say, they are forming group underground, under G. You know, and tó bá fẹ́ nọ́jà kò ní wariwo ọjà, ẹni tó bá fẹ́ nọ́jà ló máa bá ná ọjà tó ń ṣe. Just know that anything you do in justice for Mombad that is contrary to what we are doing, God will expose you, and God will make sure that it destroy your life and destroy your generation. Because in justice for Mombad, you have to do one thing. Just be honest within yourself. Just be honest to yourself. People will judge you, they will castigate you, but make sure you remain and do the right thing within yourself. So even though you were misunderstood, or they didn't get, or they are trying to sabotage you or form against you, you know, you will triumph at the end of the day. But just make sure that be able to explain to yourself and be able to be truthful to yourself and have peace within yourself. Because if you don't have peace within yourself, it will be very difficult to have peace with other people. And this is what we are facing. But like each talk and like of other people said earlier, we don't need to go to any platform that you are not welcome or things that are saying there is not. I don't go there. I don't need to go there anymore. Because now that I know peace, you know the truth and you know peace. You know, so on Monday, please, for those that are coming, no African time, let us all get there by 10 o'clock in the morning so that we, you know, after school run, we know that some of us, we have children that we have to pick from school and et cetera, before school run in the afternoon, you know how it works in London. If you're in London, you understand that language, and we all can go back to our various home and attend to our children. And then let us come early, please. The letter from the legal team is ready that we are going to submit to the consulate and the embassy. And after the letter has been submitted, I promise that we will come either on eTalk or any other platform, York Daddy will go there and read out exactly what was given, just because it has to be transparent and everyone has to know what and what was submitted for the representative in Nigeria, you know, so that we all can have sense of, we carry everyone along. And yes, and for those who contributed, who supported to the banner, to the t-shirts, it was not compulsory, it was act of kind, act of gold. And to that, Toyin Peperempe, my lovely sister, my G, God bless you all. God bless everyone that has chipped in this. On the same day, we will be in Pennsylvania, but yeah, NMS, you talk with you. That is the only state I've struggled to pronounce. Pennsylvania. So in Pennsylvania, the NMS lab there. In fact, Bossman, God bless you. You have been back and forth with them on the phone. They have actually acknowledged. They've acknowledged that we are coming there. They even said that I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but they gave us a warm hand, and they actually said they are going to open the gates for us to actually come and do that peaceful demonstration. And they are happy to listen to us, and they're happy to do what we want them to do as regards to what was being said on the social media, the lies and everything. So in the next, a week, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, Justice for Mombad will go to another dimension, and it's about time for the table to start, but hopefully, God's willing, Justice for Mombad, we will get it. And to those that are doing their angles on the side, that are praying, that are doing stuff to Justice for Mombad positively, God will crown your efforts. God will continue to bless. There are so many people doing what they can do to achieve this justice. And I pray to you guys that every good thing in your life will not turn to sadness. And every sadness in your life will turn back and change to goodness in the mighty name of God. We have good people in this movement. People that are passionate, they show love. I can't just mention some names that I came across in this Justice for Mombad. You guys are so, people are just so, I can't express it, but you are wonderful, because you tara biamo oto. You know the feeling, and you know the truth, and you stand by the truth. For you standing by the truth, I pray today that God will perfect all that concerns you in your life. That prayer, I could pray, God will open your mind, and all the spirit of scientific rumor will leave your spirit. All the
What happened? The phone went up. I'm coming. I'm coming, guys. Oh my goodness. Please hold on. Thumbs up for the video, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs up. The phone is hot.
I'm at the point in life.
I better carry your music. Let's put my platform. Good afternoon, everybody. My phone is hot.
And that is why it now feels like that person in question is working with them. No, he's not, but he's coming, he's looking like it, right? Because they are recording, watching where you are defaming somebody's name without evidence, and they are taking the videos to this person. And that person has right to his own, protecting his name or anyone that is defaming, whatever, without evidence. Yeah, but when we have evidence, hey, I'm a joke, I'm a paper, non-stop. But take our guide, you got to have any evidence. They are coming in, even the person lives in there in UK. But I promise Almighty God, not even Baba Mombad will beg me that I will listen. I will take the necessary step because my name, you need to bring evidence for those things. And I will make sure I do that. So the same way, if I can feel like that, I believe another person can feel like that too. So let us focus and not let them use that name to come and affect or destabilize this justice for Mombad. Thank you very much, everyone. I love you all. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Team Lagata, for that wonderful one. Concerning the upcoming, okay, yeah, there we go. We'll see some of the things that have been printed, some of the materials, which is going to be used for the peaceful walk there in the UK. Please, if you need more information, please, you can contact Team Lagata. Just drop in, give him a DM, and yeah. I think those are the materials, or some of the materials. I'm sure there's still some T-shirts and some caps and some couple of other materials. These are, there's a card, caps. Okay, justice for Mombad. We can see nice design and everything. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. This is amazing. This is beautiful. You can just give it to the entire team of Justice for Mombad. The people in the UK, the people in the US. This is a nice one. This deserves an accolade. Thank you so much, Mr.
Sorry, okay, sir. And it's free for everybody, and as you come early, and that's how you're gonna get your T-shirt. Don't tell me, don't inbox me. Please save one for me. I said no. I will be there before everybody by the grace of God. As you are coming like this, bear. Like this, bah. As you are coming like this, goes. So it's not that I will keep anything for anybody. Please, it's free. It's not on sale or anything like that. So please let us come early so that we all can have. Somebody the turn on. If it's 60 pieces and then 10 caps. So please, if you come early, you have yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. So if you need one of those, you need to go early to the venue. Once you drop your children off at school, drive down to the location. For more inquiries, just contact Team Lagata. And for the US, which is going to be held at NMS Pennsylvania, please contact Bossman for that one. And just like Bossman said, for the one that is going to be held in Dublin, please, you can contact Yeye Kudi for that one. Thank you so much. That is that on the peaceful walk that is coming up in 3 different countries. We don't know some other countries that might want to take it up to, but these are the ones. Shortly, I'll be playing the interview held by Baba Mombad once again. I'm going to be playing it again, but before then, Darling Madu, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining. Let's quickly go to
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, darling. Vegetable Island, over to you. Thank you, Vegetable Island.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ish, for opening a live. And I came up here when Garexi was here because I wanted to say something to him. And I know, please, please bear with me, Ish, and I know I'm going to not pronounce this properly, but I wanted to say it in Yoruba because it's always sweeter, as most of my Yoruba friends would say. I wanted to say Awokoshin Yo Jesse Bubua to Gorexi, and that he, meaning, I may have said it incorrectly.
Let's say it again. Let's say it again.
I will caution Neo Jesse Bubua.
Okay, I will caution Neo Jesse Bubua. Okay. Thank you.
I know my pronunciation.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I know my pronunciation is really bad. I have a colonized accent, so I know it's not the best. But I always like to be respectful.
Yeah, you try.
And I always, and I really wanted to say to him, thank you very much for all that he's doing for Baba, and I truly do appreciate everything he's doing, and I think he's a pillar of strength, and he's a great example for us all as human beings. So I did try. I do try. I know my accent is terrible, but I do try. Thank you, Gorexi, and Baba is a great inspiration also. I want to thank him for going on live television and being able to answer all these really difficult questions. But like many people said on here, sometimes when people interrogate you in interviews, that's when you have the best answers. I really, really do. I really do think that the interview went well. And I wanted to say to Gorexi, I don't know, does man know God have I do apologize. Sorry, it's throwing me off.
Man no be God, mute your mic. Man no be God, please mute your mic.
Sorry. I'll be quick. I forgot what to say now. Yeah, so I really do appreciate Baba and Gorexi for being a pillar of strength for Baba as well. And as always, I applaud Baba for his strength in this difficult time while he tries to find justice for him. And he truly will get it. And I wanted to say, the last thing I'm going to say is that for many people who have joined this justice for all the wrong reasons and are trying to be in charge, or they feel as though things are not going wrong, I think that it's a shame that we're pointing fingers at people like Gorexi who are trying their best. I've not always agreed with the things that Gorexi may have done at some times, but let's be honest, I think we have to give him credit when credit is due. No one who's on the ground, excluding many people who were on the ground before, would have the strength and have the, I don't even know what to call it anymore, the courage that Gorexi has had in order to stay by Baba and deal with the difficulties that he's facing in terms of legal battles, or even put his life on the line where he could potentially be taken away from his family and be jailed just for being there with Baba. And I really, really applaud that. So hopefully we can ignore those people that are coming for Baba, Mr. Miwa, Lagata, whoever else, even Honorable York Daddy and everyone, and just stay together on this justice. That's what I wanted to say. I know my Yoruba is bad, but I wanted to say thank you, Gorexi, for everything you're doing. You're truly an inspiration for all of us, along with Baba. And I'm mute, and I'm going to go down and give other people the space to be able to speak. Thank you, Ish.
Thank you so much, Vegetable Island, for that one. You did absolutely well with that Yoruba. I perceive if you, by the time you eat eba for like 1 week, amala, 1 week you eat begiri, and we do with ila for like 1 week, I'm sure all these your accents, you lose them. You're going to lose them. You're going to lose them. You're not going to be able to speak others' accent again. Once you eat eba and hamala, and fufu and brokoto. You know what they call brokoto? Vegetable Island. If you come to Nigeria, we'll give you brokoto. It's not brokoto, we'll give you brokoto. You know what they call anogi? You know what they call not pepper soup. There is pepper soup and there is pepper soup. Pepper soup is the one that everybody knows. Pepper soup is a special one. Pepper soup. Thank you so much. Okay, now it's about time. I'm gonna go ahead. Hey, all those people that also seem like Ata and Bossman, this protest that is coming up. No matchmaking. No matchmaking. Nobody should exchange number. Everybody that wants to exchange number should come through me. No matchmaking. This peaceful rally, let it be peaceful. No matchmaking. Any matchmaking should come through.
I'm on that belief.
And everybody
see me. I'm on that belief.
And everybody that is hiring Honorable York Daddy because he used to give good submission. York, they say something. If you want to go to this thing because of York Daddy is married. Let me quickly cast him now. York Daddy is married. He's a married man with kids. Don't go there. He's a partial York Daddy. That is that about that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead now and play the interview with York.
Sorry, Ishtok, and to let us know our very own Supreme Marion Lady, original one, will be available at the Nigerian House on Monday by the grace of God. It has been confirmed. So let us all see together.
Seems like I don't mute your mic. Don't, but Supreme. Original Supreme Lady, is there a fake one? Don't unmute. I don't want to answer. But I'm just asking, is there a fake Supreme? I don't know. Let me go ahead and oh my goodness. Now, in case you missed the interview, I'm gonna play it now, then later, after some couple of hours, I'm gonna go ahead and post it on my page so that you can have it.
Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Joseph Aloba, father to the late singer, Oluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mombad, is yet to come to terms with the closure of his son's death. Earlier this month, he was greeted by officers of the First Criminal Investigation Department, Alagbon, in the Ikoyi area of Lagos State, over a petition filed by Oba Said Elegushi. According to the head of the Aloba legal team, Munisola Udumosu, the petition borders on cyberbullying, cyberstalking, and criminal defamation. Joining us now as we look at the findings, resolutions, and possible state of affairs of the death of Mombad is Joseph Aloba, father of the late Afropop star Mombad, and Aziz Olurin, who is a friend of the family. Gentlemen, good morning, and thank you for coming to the morning show. Well, it's a long story. First, Mr. Aloba, we meet with you on the loss of your son. Our condolences. We have followed the story, and it's good to have you on this program. Now, before we talk about the issue with Oba Elegushi, let's start with the main issue. I mean, you've been in the media, you've been everywhere, you've been interviewed. The death of your son, you've been accused of burying him too hastily, you've been accused of exhuming the body for autopsy. The coroner has said, well, they cannot trace anything. There's also the issue between you and your son's wife, issues about DNA, you know, whether the son is legitimately an Aloba or not. I mean, all of that crisis, and people expressing concern about you even going to fight over your son's property, wearing his clothes, and all of that. Okay, you are here with us. You have an opportunity to address some of these issues. And after you, Mr. Olure, we would like to hear your perspective. As in law, they will call you amicus curiae, the friend of the court. So you give us your amicus curiae, witness position in this matter. Mr. Aloba, we start with you.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Joseph Aloba, the father to the late Mombad. On the 12th of September, the mother to the late Mombad called me. It was around 4 o'clock. And when I just heard that call, I was surprised. I said, my son is at the hospital, and they need my attention there. Now we now decided we should go together. I was at the post office, he just left me. So when I reached where the boat is, we go together. On our way going, there's a lot of calls coming into her call. I've been hearing conversation that now it's at social hospital, that we should move down to Oshapa, London, which is the bus stop linked to the hospital. On getting there, we made a call again, and they said we should go back home, that the boy is responsible to the treatment, that we no need of coming. I was shocked, and I collected the phone from her. I was talking, he said, Daddy, you are there, and let everything be, I should be going back home. And I see a lot of the way you have been calling the mother since. So I decided to go and see his house. But that very day, there's a lot of go-slow on the road. So within time, it was around 9:30 to 10 that I could be there. And I met a lot of people gathering together. I was shocked. I decided to go and see, to enter, because we normally meet at one point at his near to his room. So that is where I first go. But on getting there, blood. So with blood, it's white, but this thing was still all over. I saw that. From there was a guy working with him. They call him last time. He's the one that come and tell him, Daddy, come here, come and see where the body is. When I come in and I met the body, it was already embalmed. I don't know what to do. I was shocked. My first question is to his wife, what happened? How come? Because whenever they have issues, they normally call me. But if all these things happen, no response, nobody called me. And they said, Daddy, it was nurse that gave injection. He even said I should take the body to my native town. I should go and do some ritual something there. I said, well, I'm a pastor. And I was okay, let us call ambulance. Let's take the cop to the police station. We should go together that night. On getting there, they delay us for complete 3 hours. I was there discussing, and they give me a paper. I said they should write on my behalf. I dictate to them, this is my son, this is what happened. And after that, somebody just came from unknown office and said they should not grant me the invitation. They should not give me any paper, police report. And I said, why? This is what I've been waiting for over 3 hours. And he asked me a question that, when this event happened, where did I go? Where did you report? Which is the nearest station did you report to? I tried to explain myself that I'm a stranger on that side. I didn't know anywhere. And I wasn't there.
Mr. Aloba,
yes,
sorry to interrupt you.
Yes, sir.
If you can just deal with the specific issues.
Okay.
Why did you bury him early? The autopsy report, when are you going to bury him again properly? What is it with Omawumi, his wife? Why are you worried about DNA? Why do you have issues wearing his clothes and with his mother and all of that? You have to be very specific.
Okay.
We are very limited.
Yes, yeah. Okay, I wanted to just give me those questions one by one, because everything has polluted. So where do I start from? Okay. The reason of burying early is, in Yoruba land, that's the first one. But my intention is to keep the body at a mob. But there's no document. The police did not give me any police report. At the same time, I wasn't know that the doctor report, the doctor statement to give the body to the mob was with wife, and it did not present it to me. So when I reached mob, they asked me that two questions: that where is the police report? Why is the doctor report? I was unable to present any. So there's nothing for me to do that night. Okay, we have to calm down, because the first one was the arrangement given to him is that exactly that mortuary. So they arranged for another one. I can't be staying with the body according to Yoruba land. I can't be seeing that continuously. I have to instruct the PA that you take care of this thing. I'm going home for the arrangement. So that what happened about that.
I bet what of DNA?
The DNA.
What of your quarrel with the wife?
The DNA issue.
Quarrel over property.
Thank God for the corona. A lot of things have been anything. But when we now begin narrate a story at the corona, that's where I hear from the wife of the deceased said the placenta wasn't given to me, said it's then I'll be quarrel with her. And I had not put mind on all those kind of something. But from there, I'm not detected that there is something behind that.
Who didn't give the placenta?
I don't know what I saw it. I didn't know. They give to the right owner.
So have they done a proper DNA matching for the father and the child?
No. There's nothing like that.
What's happening between you and the king? Why are you defaming him?
See, I did not. Because when my son was alive, we had a conversation with each other, which is mentioned that someone at social place have been threatening him continuously whenever he wanted to have show. So when the night told me that, and I said, okay, if you don't have outside, you're supposed to have in. You come back to Ikorodu. Let us make an arrangement to meet Ikorodu King so that maybe they can call other sides into order. Then I even report to there's somebody we call chief near our community there. I narrate the whole story. And I said we should be expecting the boy to come so that we can go together. That is the arrangement. But the boy came, he was having another thing entirely. He shared rice, shared money. So on getting to my house, a lot of crowd was following him. So we can't meet meet the king.
So is that the case? Is that the case with the king? You want to come in here, please? I think
the whole case looks somehow shady. Let me start on the petitioner. Well, what brought about the petition? Because Baba is not the first person that will petition. We still have like 2 or 3 of people clamoring for justice who are still in correctional center now. There is a petition that is flying around in which it was established, even with video evidences, that this boy was bullied. Because when a case like this happens, you have to investigate everywhere. The house, what happened to him 24 hours before, 48 hours before, even 6 months before, which could have an effect to taking away his life. So there was a petition that the boy wrote to Aloba. Now, he mentioned certain names, and anyone that wants to speak concerning the petition will read out those names mentioned. So in mentioning that name, I think that is the name where...
Which name? Be specific.
Well, if I'm to be specific, because there is freedom of speech, but freedom after speech may not be guaranteed. Sam Larry was there, we have Obele, we have their names, and in that petition written by Mombad, he said these people keep bullying me, beating me around, and whenever they beat him, they say it's at the instant of Obelebushi. That
Obelebushi has already issued a statement.
saying that Sam Larry is not a member of his family. He has no association with him. So how is that still an issue now?
We only call for the police to do proper investigation on this.
So when you say the bullying resulted around the death, the empirical facts, okay, on what caused the death is in the autopsy report you submitted.
Well,
I've read that autopsy report in full. There was no trauma or assault to the body as cause of death in the autopsy report. In fact, I think the father went to do a toxicological report in America. Well, what they saw there was the presence of an antihistamine and so a couple of other things that they are used on him. So it wasn't a body blow, it wasn't a trauma blow and everything. Based on the same autopsy report that you people brought forward, I don't know the outcome of toxicology reports.
Well,
maybe all of that is
the
still
toxicology, the autopsy that was initially done, nothing could be could be nailed to them to. Then they carried out an autopsy, which we were told was done in America. Even before now, let me say this, at the end of the toxicology, the pathologist that came to the last inquest made a statement that cause of death could not be ascertained.
Yeah.
So having said that, even before then, we have been a bit doubtful of what the result could be because of certain circumstances that we could highlight.
What are those circumstances?
Fine. The exhumation.
How do you suspect foul play in all of this?
Well, the public suspects it, and do you
suspect foul play? Father Mombad, do you?
Wasn't give me the results. There's a lot of delay concerning that because
the exhumation was done on the 23rd of September, on the 21st of September, and samples were said to be taken by the report that we have. Samples were taken on the 23rd, and toxicology normally takes 8 to 10 weeks because we have contacted various laboratories and we were made to understand that when toxicology, the duration of toxicology test in this particular case would take like 8 to 10 weeks. So we never heard anything. After that September, the government, the police, the medical center of Lagos, they kept mute. We didn't hear anything. Not until when this man took it upon himself that, well, I need a voice. He had to go to Abuja. There is a human rights radio TV station, radio station. So he went there, he narrated and sought for an assistance that please save me. They killed my boy and Lagos State government.
Who are the they?
Yeah.
Who are the they?
You know, when the death is not natural, that is where we can say that because.
So you suspect foul play?
Yeah, it's not natural. I saw him 3 days to the death. He was eating. He was playing at the second day. He had a show at Tôxicôlögy here. So even when I entered his room, I saw a cloth soaked with blood.
So, okay, Aloba.
Yes, sir.
Look, in the case of homicide, where you suspect foul play, you have the right, as a concerned party, to go to court. Have you taken any step to sue specific persons to court to accuse them of complicity in the murder of your son? That's number one. Number two, you have still not responded to the question I raised about DNA and your issue with the wife of your son. So are you still going to pursue that? Where are we with that? And then number three, you have not responded to the question I asked because we were talking about Yoruba tradition. People are worried about your attitude as a Yoruba father. I don't know where you are going to start from. They said you were wearing your son's clothes.
No, let me answer that.
They said you were trying to also release music, a song. You two suddenly became a singer with a promoter, saying that you are a musician too. So these three major issues: DNA, your attitude as a Yoruba father, whether you have taken any steps to sue the people you are accusing of homicide.
I did not have any bad mind with anyone's. Let me start with the clothes. When my son was alive, we normally buy clothes. When you buy clothes, you buy. This is when he died, I never enter his house for anything. There's nothing like wearing his son clothes. That one is out of it. There's nothing like that. So concerning the DNA aspect, a lot of things have revealed to me that make me doubt the plans. Now, one of his friends, closer friend, said the fight they fight on that day they go to show. The complaint my son was complaining is the paternity of that boy, that he was doubting that boy. Another thing is this: when we started something on Corona, she mentioned that simply because the placenta was not given to me. And those are the angles that make me say, okay, that means the placenta, the
placenta will go to the father of the child.
Yes,
it's not to the grandfather.
You know, in Ireland there's nowhere to bury the placenta. He called me on phone, said that he delivered a baby and the placenta is with him. Okay, we are. The street is not just like 3 bus stop. I'm expecting you to bring the placenta. It was few minutes. I not calling. Where is the placenta? Like they say, the placenta have been given to my mother. That is the mother.
No, the person who buries the placenta is the owner of the child.
Yeah, that is it.
So in-laws don't bury placenta. They will give the placenta to the father.
I'm trying to say the placenta was not given to him.
So move the placenta away.
That's the question.
Sir. Okay. So,
no, he has not finished. Okay. He has not finished. So this placenta issue, yeah, the other one about you also singing and
that singing aspect, I'm a musician, but many doesn't know. I taught him how to sing, Mombad. Because I'm a carpenter, I'm a musician. We normally sing whenever we are doing our carpentry work.
Have you suing anybody? Have you sued?
No, nobody. So, by singing after his death, that is the only way I can explain my feelings.
Okay, so you've always been a musician before.
Yes.
So a lot of people are saying, why was it after his death that you wanted to capitalize on the fame after his death? Why didn't you? I mean, it would have been good for you, the father and son, Mombad and Mombad's father, to release a collaboration.
Yes, we have something like that.
Oh, you have it recorded?
Yeah, we have something like that, but in his own way, he just said, Daddy, let me remove your voice. There was a song that he rendered, said, I will exalt you, Lord. I composed it.
So you and Mombad had signed the song together?
Yes.
Secondly, let me get down to brass tacks as regards this DNA matter.
Okay.
Have you guys been able to be successful in doing a DNA test?
No.
What will it take to do that DNA test? Do you have DNA swabs of Mombad? It's already passed now to be able to also get the swabs of the child and juxtapose
the government has really done us a kind of, has given us that opportunity, which could lapse anytime. The body is still under corona, and body under corona, at least nobody could have access to.
So when are you guys going to be able to take swab and
the thing is this: to have access to the court, we need a court order. So an application has been made to the court since February. No sitting, not assigned to any judge. It has just been there.
What's the substance of the application?
The substance of the application is carried out the DNA.
You are still insisting on the DNA?
Yes.
Yeah, but is someone who may agree to the DNA?
He's not agreeing. That's why she even made a request that she needed a court order.
But DNA cannot be determined by placenta. That's Yoruba tradition.
No. It's a different thing. The thing is this: what gave Baba the suspicion that, okay, there is a friend of Mombad that they went to the show together. When he was giving his narrative at the inquest, he said, while they were coming on the way, that Mombad said, I only slept with you once and you came back to tell me you were pregnant.
So biologically, if you sleep with a woman once, she can get pregnant.
But some statement could be implicating.
That one is not implicating. You sleep with a woman once, she can
I understand you. I understand you. There is a fact from there. Now, another one is this. When he told the father, no, but the man has never had any thought on the placenta. She came to the coroner court and said, since I refused Baba the placenta, that's when she
let's remove the placenta. Okay. That's cultural implication. Okay. So you want to get a court order to be able to get to do a DNA, right? That's what you want. Yeah. Those are your requests. Secondly, what about his property as we speak?
The property is for now I do not have any access to it.
What about the talk that you are fighting her because of his property?
Oh, yo, that's capital. Well, that's not.
So you never made any move
at all.
So why you're keen on this DNA? Is it because of the property or because you want to know the truth?
It's because I want to know the truth.
Not because of the property. No. In a case where whatever happens in the DNA, would you still ensure that Amon is taking care of Mombad's wife while he was alive?
In that case, they do not have any what do you call it? Their marriage was just.
Were they legally married?
No.
There was no legally binding marriage.
It was a traditional marriage.
It was a traditional marriage.
Yes.
Which was a customary marriage.
Marriage is no matter the marriage, whatever happens. The DNA, why is existing, is just because of motive.
Okay, so you want your DNA, number one, and you still feel that the circumstances around his death is shrouding a lot of misery.
Yes.
So you want to go to court as regards that.
Yes. I'm private of you.
If I even demand for the private,
demanding and applying for private.
So you want a private autopsy. So 3 requests. Thank you so much. I think we got it.
Well, the official autopsy already says, given the time.
I'm not satisfied.
Looking at the circumstances, because we've even verified from the lab in US, NMS, Pennsylvania, they said they never received any sample of such name.
Okay. So it's still a developing story.
A developing story that
as a father, are you not worried that the spirit of your son has not been properly laid to rest?
I'll be worried. And what's exactly that delaying me now? I want the facts to know the cause of the death and to know the patterns of the boy that's in it.
So if this matter goes on for the next 1 year, it doesn't matter to you?
Yeah, for me, because my son, before he died, there's a lot of things that review. He said, if I was killed by you, the audio is out. If you buy me, you cannot buy the whole of the family. So I'm standing for him to get the justice.
Okay. You started here, but thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Aloba. Thank you, Mr. Olure. We'll take a short break now. And when we return, we'll be talking to Mark Brabant, Director, Alliance Française, Lagos, and Adeola Akinyemi, Director, Lagos.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
It's not easy. I say no easy.
Have you?
I will be the last person to talk bad about Baba. And with the only thing that weighed me down, I want to tell you today, when they asked Baba to go and sign in the call, that thing gives me tension. It weighed me down so long. I don't even used to come to platform again. You understand? Because I will be the last person on earth to do that because I know the pains Baba is going through. I know. So I love everybody in the platform. So I just want to clear myself of that. Yeah, I will be the last person. Because I'm a mother, look at my age. I will start cursing somebody that he lost his son. It doesn't make sense. No. Wow. So I just want to clear myself.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Do you know it's not easy to face these people? Even the governor, some of the governors that are protesting, they want to do they want to do politics. To face them is very hard. Do you know when I called Tinubu didn't go, these people. You remember? I don't know that you remember.
Yeah.
They got Tinubu for interview. Tinubu didn't go. To face those people, to face them is hard. Baba is trying, Baba is trying, and Baba English is coming little by little. No, I don't even expect Baba to speak like this way. Because to face those two people, any president that they called, some of them don't used to go. Baba tried. Kudos to our Baba. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Thank you
for that one. And thank you for the love. Thank you so much. I'm sure Yeiba Bagua never meant disrespect, but I actually love the fact that everything has been cleared. Thank you, Mommy Worry Queen and Yeiba Bagua. Thank you so much.
She will be my best friend in this platform now.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. Okay, now before we go ahead, darling Madu, good afternoon to you. You want to say something, darling? I guess she's busy. Okay. Team Lagata. Okay, Team Lagata. Hold on 1 minute. Mommy Timatila, let's have you, man.
Good afternoon. My partner is Mr. Ish. Well done. It's been a while.
Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. Oh, God bless us. Justice for Mombad, justice we shall get. I missed the interview. I just listened to it now. But the only thing I can say is maybe there wasn't enough time, right? For Baba, they didn't give Baba enough time to, express himself very well, to bring out so many points. I think there wasn't much time anyway. I think if there will be another interview, we need more time because this is an ongoing thing, and this is not something that happened within 1 week. This has been something that is been going on for so long. So there are a lot of things involved. I believe I suggest when they're going for the interview, we need to request for more time so that we can able to express ourselves for the public. That's that about that. What else do I need to say? I just advise all of us the way things are going now. I love it, and at least for the past few days, things have been in shape. We should continue like that. If you see any toxic place, just leave the place. Know that they don't damage. They don't really want justice. That's the way I will put it. Because I believe any host should be able to coordinate their platform peacefully. So let's just be mindful of where we go. Thank you so much. I don't really have much to say. God will bless us.
Thank you, everyone. WhatsApp, like the video, share.
The demonstration, peaceful demonstration.
Justice for Mombad,
God will help us. By the special grace of God, I'll make sure I'll be there. That's why I'm coming from outside. I will make sure I'll get there by 9 o'clock. It's okay. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock. Justice for Mombad. Thank you so much. God bless us. Thank you. Thank you, my ordinary Senator Ish. You know I loved you anyway. Thank you. Justice for Mombad.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mommy Timasila. I'm not going to say too much. I appreciate you. There's something I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. But thank you, Ma. I love you too, Ma. I love you. Thank you so much, Ma. I don't know if Team Lagata, over to you. Basically, while I'm coming to you.
Thank you, Ishtok. It was just that I was aware, but I fell asleep while waiting for that delivery, but I didn't see I didn't hear the interview. But thank you for replaying again for those who were not available when it happens, and for those who are rejoining. And I believe today you will do the same as you always do, to replay it every interval for those. I've just listened to it now, and yes, it was a bit tense, And it's a great privilege to have Gracie to accompany Baba to that interview. And I know people are saying they're interviewers or they're journalists. You know, I've seen other journalists that have interviewed, a family of the deceased, even especially the father. They will always give them a kind of leeway because they're grieving. They're still grieving. The boy is not buried yet. And that man sound like Dawa and Abefe has given them a script for them to ask questions. That was a bit harsh on Baba Mombad. But Gracie, well done. Only thing common sharing by me. Common sharing from that Danny. Gracie, if not that they have given Gracie water on TikTok, Gracie, Baba might not struggle because that guy, you see how he was tackling Gracie there, but Gracie used wisdom to, succumb the pressure, and he was able to explain, even though they didn't let them, not enough time to say a lot of things.